Da 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 da. Fuck!
Episode 6, Mediocre Company podcast, where we talk nerdy things, video games, a movie or two, politics.
Politics?
Oh boy, do I got some shit for you today.
Inbound.
Oh boy.
I'm your co-host, Eric. Sitting next to me is another co-host, Clayton.
Hi.
Sitting across from me, inside my laptop, recently rediscovered the world, Andrew.
I'm a new man.
Last week he was dead. This week he's back.
From
Might
the
as
dead.
well call him Jon
Jesus.
Snow. Same. We'll take
Pretty
it.
much. They both have marvelous hair.
Gorgeous hair.
Anyways.
Start with the same letter of their first name.
J and J.
Jesus' last name, unknown fact, is Snow.
Jesus, Jon Snow. Holy!
Craziest thing.
So does that mean A Song of Ice and Fire is basically the Bible?
No, the Bible is a Song of Ice and Fire.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Jesus is actually also a Targaryen.
I didn't know
I
that.
know.
God is George R.R. Martin.
I
Yes.
would not be surprised. A sadistic motherfucker, ain't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many religions do we just offend in the first minute?
At least
If
one.
not all of them, then we're doing it wrong.
True.
So I've got
That's how
fun
you
news.
get publicity now. You have to offend people.
Exactly.
true.
All publicity is good publicity.
Jesus fuck.
Fuck people that are religious. Yeah, controversy.
Controversy.
Good one. Do you guys have any fun news? Anything exciting happening?
I ate spaghetti last night. That's what's new with me.
Oh, that's actually what you said. Okay. I was confused.
Was it your Nona's?
No, it was Aurora's.
Oh, that's pretty good shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sponsor.
Sponsored.
Is that a restaurant in the Sioux?
Yeah.
Do they have the money to sponsor a company?
Yes, but would they sponsor us?
No.
Well, let's not give it a hard no.
Yeah.
Let's say almost certainly no.
At least
there's a
2/3 of this is
possibility.
the hometown boys.
I'm not from the Sioux.
And then, well, you. Okay. Shut up.
Alright. So,
Hometown boy.
Singular.
technically we're all hometown boy.
Just not their
We're
hometown.
not in our hometown.
None of it. Well, he's in his hometown.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Anyways,
Nothing.
this has been completely useless so far.
So, par for the course?
Essentially.
So I heard on the radio when I was at work that North Korea threatened the States, and Trump, being Trump, threatened back, saying that if they get threatened again, in short, I'm pretty sure it's summed up to they're gonna go to war.
Jesus fuck.
So that gives me some hope for not having to do school.
Why will we be hiding in bunkers?
Nuclear fallout. There should not be class at least 3 days a week.
Okay. Only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's when the radiation snow is the least.
Yeah. Not as strong.
Not as strong. Well. What the fuck do I say to that? I don't know. I've always enjoyed the Fallout games, kind of.
Oh, good. Yep. I like to see the connection. That was clever.
Okay, well, back to comic books and things I can actually talk about without being speechless.
So now
Is that the political news that I was getting excited for?
Yeah, that was all.
I thought it was going to be something pop culture related.
No, God, no.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a war, Kit.
By the
Oh,
way, hide
bye.
underneath your beds because we're all gonna die. Oh fuck.
So my other really exciting piece of news, they remastered the Ezio collection.
I saw that at
Woo!
the games.
Yeah.
I don't have the money,
Me
but
neither, but I just think it's cool.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyone who likes Assassin's Creed knows Ezio's the best, so go buy it.
Yeah. But now actual news. Ant-Man and Wasp started production last Tuesday.
I
cool.
think I read about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They Snapchat IGN put out a bunch of list of the side characters or whatever that's gonna be in the movie. I read through them and forgot all the names immediately, except for like the Wasp and Ant-Man and Hank Pym. But
Goliath is in it.
oh right, Lawrence Fishburne.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Morpheus.
Morpheus himself. Oh.
Another fun thing is the DC have
The DC?
confirmed that they're doing Batman Beyond.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
That's fantastic though.
No Affleck though, because it's
Well.
supposed to be a different Batman, right? I don't know much about Batman.
Terry
Beyond.
McGinnis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Ben Affleck. Bruce Wayne would be like 80 or something like that by the time Batman Beyond comes about. That's why it is Batman Beyond. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that'd be pretty cool. I feel like that'd be like a phase 2 kind of thing though. So
All right, we're back. I don't know what we were talking about.
Batman Beyond.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it should be I feel like that'll be a phase 2 movie, and then they'll go on with I don't even know. I don't think Ben Affleck would work in the movie. They probably have to recast him
Yeah.
because he's not going to be 80 years old by the time the movie comes out.
You can age makeup him pretty well.
I guess you could, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like they'd I don't know. You know, I have no idea. They have announced nothing other than the fact that that's a proposed movie for their next phase of the universe. So I guess there's not as much to say about it as now, seeing as we have no plans. But
Yeah.
it would be a fun adventure, I think.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember a whole lot about the that character, but I remember I used to love like those movies as a kid,
Yeah, the
and his
cartoons,
costume
yeah.
is fucking awesome.
It's
and
so sick.
That sounds cool. Yeah.
With the wings.
Yeah. And the other thing that I had, Ryan Reynolds posted and Instagrammed and tweeted and did his social media things. A picture of Cable and a picture of Domino.
I saw the Cable one. I didn't see Domino.
Yeah, give it a look up. It's pretty cool. Do you see them,
She's
Andrew?
gorgeous.
Yeah. So, do you
And
guys know
looks
anything about
awesome.
Domino's powers?
Nothing.
Nope.
So I Wikipedia'd it, and she has probability manipulation. So she can just, So she can just do anything, essentially.
That seems OP.
Yeah.
So you could say she can manipulate the way the dominoes fall.
No, I
Aha!
think that's the point of her name.
I'm basically Stan Lee. I should cameo movies. Hire me.
But Cable is fucking terrifying.
He looks scary.
looking. Yeah.
He's got like the scar.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to punch me.
Yes, you specifically.
He looks strong enough to
Oh.
take down the Marvel Universe. Cable Thanos. Drop rolling.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was trying to find the connection to Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
Oh
and-
yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
just cause Thanos.
Yeah. So apparently, my aunt once met Josh Brolin when he was in Bedeck, Nova Scotia for a wedding.
Who goes to Bedeck, Nova Scotia for a wedding?
Apparently the Brolin family.
Josh Brolin.
Wow, that's pretty lit.
Yeah. It wasn't his wedding. I think she said it was his dad's wedding.
How long ago?
He was gonna be. She said he was 16.
Oh, so he wasn't Thanos yet.
No.
Oh.
He was just Josh
Josh Brolin.
Brolin.
I'm nobody.
I don't even know how old he is. So
38.
are you guessing?
Oh, he's definitely like 50s.
No, he's probably 40. I say 40s. Realistic guess?
I'm googling it. Okay, everybody guess a number.
I'm gonna say
saying 52.
48.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, 49. You can have 48.
I'll take 48.
Okay, let's see. Josh Brolin. He is.
Is he Mad Max?
He's
Fuck.
49.
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah! Whee! Anyways, we're so off topic. What were fuck?
No, being off topic assumes we were on topic.
Ah, right.
So-
we were just going parallel to the topic,
Yeah.
but not on the topic. We're
Right. So now, to clean, crisp segue into our topic, anime.
I have the power of God and anime on my side. Hiya!
I don't know what that's from.
It's like a Facebook video. It's like 10 seconds long. There's like this scrawny little kid and like
Oh,
looks
I
like
love
he's
that.
12 years
I
old.
love it.
He's like getting in a fight and he pulls out like this sword out of his backpack or somewhere. It's like a little lightsaber or something. He's like, I got the power of God and anime on my side. He kicks up in the air. It's fantastic.
If only Andrew and our listeners could see the amazing moves Clayton just pulled off. Have you guys seen the Star Wars Kid video?
Star Wars kid.
You even see from 2008 or whatever, like the chubby kid that was like doing the Star Wars stuff in his garage and like wiped out and
No, I haven't seen that.
what? Andrew,
I don't think I've seen it either.
what the fuck did you guys do in elementary school?
Played
Hard
played that
drugs.
game where you throw the wall against the ball against the wall. What's it called? Wall ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played ball. Played a lot of wall ball. Because we had our creative childhood.
Yes.
Foursquare.
Well, did you guys play the wall ball version that if you if you got out, you didn't make it to the wall in time, you had to get the ball whipped at your ass as hard as you could?
No, because we're not fucking cruel pieces of shit.
What?
Oh, we
Okay,
did,
maybe that's
we
a lie.
did.
Okay, Andrew did, and I've met your friends. You are cruel pieces of shit.
That is very accurate. It's accurate. You're right. But no, I wouldn't have agreed to things like that because I used to actually be a vagina. Oh, can I say that?
You're making
Well,
it
too
yourself.
late. True. Anyways,
So back on topic. Trump.
Again.
Trump. No, anime.
So-
Power of God and anime.
Do you guys have a favorite anime?
Ooh,
Dragon Ball Z.
boy.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Since Legend of Korra doesn't count. Oh fuck! You go first. I have to.
Well, I'm not an anime guy. Like, I don't really particularly love anime the way these two guys do. I've seen a total of 2 full animes and then a quarter of another one.
Which are...
I saw all of Castlevania.
4 episodes.
Okay.
Solid
Is
4
that
episodes.
anime? I'm pretty sure that's just an American take on it. American.
I don't know if it's anime.
I
or
think
not.
it's supposed to be anime, it's just Americanized anime.
Okay, so, like, would that be kind of...
Anime has to be Japanese to be
categories
anime.
like Avatar?
Oh.
Yeah, Avatar, like
Yeah.
Avatar and Legend of Korra aren't anime because they're American made.
Okay. Interesting.
They're
It's
like,
like-
anime inspired.
So. Anime inspired, yeah.
So then
Well,
I've
we're counting
seen
that from Legend of Korra.
1 1/4 animes.
1 and a quarter. So SAO and One Punch Man.
One Punch Man, and then the first half of the first season of SAO. Sword Art Online, for those who
Yeah,
don't know.
sure. We should probably not use all the.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to say my favorites. Oh boy, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
SAO was pretty close though. But yeah, I'm gonna say Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. Andrew?
He said Dragon Ball Z.
I know. I was just gonna
Yeah,
ask that.
I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Like, I'm pretty knowledgeable in the field. I've been watching it since a kid, and I'm watching Dragon Ball Super, like, as it airs, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
How many balls are
Love One Punch Man. That's fantastic, especially, like, the contrast between that and Dragon Ball, because, like,
there? A comedy one.
Yeah.
it's inspired and it's over the top, but it knows exactly what it is, and it's doing it on purpose,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic.
I'm sure had I watched other animes before I watched One Punch Man, I would have understood the more humorous jokes that they were trying to make, because it just pokes fun at anime tropes. Smooth.
Yeah.
And they're just tropes that I don't really know, but
I haven't seen One Punch Man, so I don't know.
it's really good.
It's one of the ones I would like to see at some point after Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Have you started that yet?
No, I haven't had a chance
God
yet.
damn it.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
Sorry, I have a busy life.
Studying or some bullshit like that.
It's a lot of League of Legends.
Yeah, no.
Anyways,
Yes.
fuck.
It went dark.
Yes, we know, because Clayton asked you a question, there was about 5 seconds of silence, asked it again.
What was the question?
I asked how many Dragon Balls there are.
There's 7.
I thought there were 7, because I remember at Comic-Con there's the set of 7.
Remember that.
And there's like a dragon who grants wishes if you have all 7, right?
Yeah, for sure. Shenron.
Shenron. I know something. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z a long time ago, like on like it's one of those things where if like the episode was on, I'd watch it. But like I never sought it out because I didn't know how to seek out
Okay.
TV back then. But I always enjoyed it when I saw it. Didn't know it was anime back then though. I just thought cartoons were cartoons.
Yeah, that's
Too
fair.
young.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I always liked watching the fights and stuff in Dragon Ball Z. I thought they're like just fun. And Piccolo, I like Piccolo because his name is
Piccolo?
sounds like pickle.
Which is funnier because the most recent episode of Rick and Morty, he turned himself into a pickle.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick!
Saw the trailer for that, yeah.
So Andrew, why Dragon Ball Z? Why is that your favorite?
Like, it's definitely not, like, the best in terms of story, but, like, it's something that I grew up with, and, like, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super are all very different. Dragon Ball kind of tells, like, a story of a kid growing up. Dragon Ball Z is very, who's the next big bad alien dude that we gotta fight?
Right.
And then Dragon Ball Super is taking aspects of both of them. So, I don't know, I've grown up with the show, and it's grown with me, and it's still coming out as I'm a 20-year-old, and it just has a special spot in my heart. And I feel like I haven't really committed to any other show as much as I have with Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball, there's 180 episodes, Dragon Ball Z, there's 290, and Dragon Ball Super, there's 103 and counting. So it's a lot of content that has been a part of my life for a long time, and that is why.
Nice.
Respectable. The dedication it takes to watch that many episodes is dedication.
Something I can respect. If it's sitting down to watch TV, I respect that.
Oh, I know, buddy. I know.
Oh, yeah, you do. So why Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or whichever one is the better one?
I mean, I don't know, I love them both. They're both they're fun stories. They have a lot of like deeper themes, like a lot of like loss and how to like move past it, dealing with it, learning from your mistakes, shit like that. It's always fun watching the fights. There's always the brotherly banter between Ed and Al that I fucking enjoy.
Who are brothers?
That's why there's brotherly banter instead of just like
I'm
homoerotic
clarifying
banter. And I don't know, it's just like it's a funny show. It's fun to watch. Good anime action. Action-ame.
I saw that trying. I saw your look in your eye. You're trying to figure out what to do with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Action.
And there's
Action-ame?
Action. I don't know. Fuck! Stop! We're giving my head an aneurysm. I did also kind of grow up with it. I started watching it a long time ago, and I've rewatched it 1,400 times. So, but all in all, it's one of those shows that I've always kind of had a place in my heart. So it's probably why it has to take the gold for me. Do you have a favorite, or you just hasn't seen enough to have a favorite really?
I really enjoyed One Punch Man, which is the only one I've seen fully. I mean, it was only 12 episodes.
Why did you like it so much?
It was really fun. It was such a fun, weird world that had almost no explanation, but just for some reason, there's giant crab monsters walking around and weird demon mole people and aliens. Like, it's so random. And then there's the one dude who's One Punch Man can kill anything in one punch. He is super fast, super strong, and the thing is he trained so hard he went bald. That's kind of that's his thing. And about halfway through, him and his apprentice, who's this weird cyborg dude.
Two Punch Man.
No.
Two Punch Boy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They sign up to be registered superheroes.
Me.
Which is a thing. And then so the cyborg is really good at what he does and is automatically an S-class superhero, and he's going to fight all the big things, where One Punch Man gets to be a C-rank superhero. So he's just like cleaning up the streets, but he can kill anything and do everything. It's hilarious. And
how is he C-ranked?
Well, he flunked. So when they went to do the tests, there was two tests, a physical test and a written test.
Okay.
The cyborg, whose name is Genocide, I think his name is, Andrew, he got 100% on both tests and insta C class, where One Punch Man got 100% on the physical aspects. Andrew, you're back! Or not. But flunked the...
Yeah.
Oh, he is back! Man, you're really having some technical difficulties here, aren't you? Yeah, and so he just insta becomes C class because he failed. He got like a 50% on this total exam thing.
Jesus.
It's just...
And also it's funny because no one believes that he's as strong as he is because it's so unrealistic and unbelievable.
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm excited to give it a watch. I feel like it'd be a fun, quick watch though because it's only 12 episodes.
Yeah.
I was talking to Carter the one time. For anyone who doesn't know Carter, because why would you know Carter? He's my friend from Glencoe, which is a nowhere place, and he's Carter. Anyways,
great intro.
He watched a lot of anime. He's like one of the people who really got me into anime, and he's like, he made the point out where he's like, I really love all the animes where like the main character's just super OP, like One Punch Man, where you just one punch everything, or like SAO, where Kirito's like the best at the game. Is there's like, I don't know. It reminds me of every time I talk about like some of these shows. It's like when the main character, you're used to like most TV shows, the main character's like, you know, he has to learn
underdog
and,
sort of thing.
Yeah, it's an underdog thing. But these shows you walk into it, and the main character's like, oh, a bad guy, just dead, one punch dead. Yeah. It's like super overpowered. It leads to a different kind of element to the TV show because they don't have to like, you know, grow that strength to defeat their enemies. It's more like, well, I don't even know what they do because it's just weird. It's weird. It's fun.
He just trolls the entire series. It's great.
Me and League of Legends.
Yeah. Andrew, you still there?
Yep.
Have you seen Attack on Titan?
I am currently watching it with Aaron. I'm almost done season 1.
Aaron. Because the main character's name is also Aaron.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, you're only in season 1?
Yes. So I'm on, I think we have like 5 episodes left of season 1, and I really like it. It's really good.
It is. It's fucking intense, man. There's like...
Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones of anime. Like,
I know.
people aren't safe at all.
Ever. Yeah, the freaking well, it's like 5 episodes in, and you think the main character dies, and you're like, "What the hell just happened?" And like that was Attack on Titan's something different. It's something different altogether. I remember my same friend Carter told me, he's like, "You have to watch Attack on Titan if you're watching anime." I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever." So I finished up SAO or whatever, and I was like, "Attack on Titan it is." So I put it on. Like the first episode, I'm like, "Oh, this is nice." Titans break through the wall and eat his mom in the first episode. I'm like, "Oh, this is not nice. This is not nice at all."
No, it's not.
And that was a good way to start off the show. But yeah, when you finish the first season, there's some pretty good twists at the end. I don't know exactly where you are, so I don't want to say anything. But
Yeah, I'm don't say anything just because it's dangerous. There's a lot of things that could get spoiled because
yeah,
deaths happen often.
exactly.
But we're at the part where we're dealing with the female Titan.
I assume you'd have to have been that far. But
it's the cliffhanger. The last episode was we found out that it actually was a person, and they're chasing this person now.
Do you know who the person is
I
yet?
remember watching that episode.
No, I don't.
Okay, so we'll leave it at that. But yeah, it almost feels like watching Attack on Titan literally every single episode, or almost like a lot of the episodes, especially once you get into the season, always end on like freaking cliffhangers or whatever. It's like every single episode ends, you're like, well, I want the next one now. And
It always ends on a cliffhanger.
I know, and it was fine for the first season, but
did you finish season 2?
yeah, I'm up to date. See, that's the thing. Is
Okay.
like for first season, it's fine because I was binge watching it. Second season, I watched it weekly as it came out. So every single episode would end on a cliffhanger. I'd be like, ah!
How is season 2?
That's
It was
what that
awesome.
sound was.
Yes,
What,
you were.
sorry?
Nothing. Sorry. The season 2 is awesome. I was like, without saying anything about the story, it's intense. Lots of stuff happens. Like it picks up quickly. You don't have to worry about like 2 or 3 episodes of like waiting for them to actually get into the story. It picks up almost immediately from where it left off, and lots of action, lots of progression, and it's a fun ride. Plenty of twists and turns, so you'll enjoy it lots when you get there.
Great.
Yeah.
Just a little side note for me to be a little bit of a dick, but I calculated a couple things about Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
So, okay. So if you watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Full Metal Alchemist 1,400 times, like you said you did,
God damn it.
that would equate to 59,033 hours, which is 6.73 years. So I'm just inquiring if you have watched Full Metal Alchemist for 6.73 years.
Now, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked. Because I know he doesn't do homework.
A,
B, C, D.
Okay. It's actually I must be off by a couple numbers. It's actually 5.73, so I must be off by a whole entire degree of 10 or whatever there, or however math works. But
a year is
isn't
a
that
lot of hours.
It's only like 365 times 60.
Roughly,
at least 4.
Roughly
at least 4 hours.
1900.
At least 4 hours.
Cool.
Anyways,
Did you watch SAO, Andrew?
I have not. No, I don't even know really what it's about.
So, I want to take this one because it's the only other thing I've seen.
the only thing you know.
So, it's like the year's 2024, I think.
Something
Sounds
like
about
that.
right. Or 2022 when it starts or whatever. And there's this virtual reality video games that you can play. And the newest one is called Sword Art Online. So you get it's called Nerve Gear, links you in, and then you have an avatar and swords, and you fight with your swords like you're actually doing it and kill monsters and blah blah blah. But the guy who created it is a sadistic fuck, and essentially there's no logout button in this game, so you can't exit. If you die in the game, the nerve gear kills you in real life, and if someone
You die in the game, you die in real life.
yeah, one of those classic tropes, and then if someone takes the headgear off of you, you die.
When mom's a
Oh.
savage.
Yeah. So it's like a whole survival thing where these people are like living in a video game where there's villages and people have businesses and whatnot. There's murder cults, and it's a really good show.
Yeah.
The first part of the first season, I found the second half of the first season less exciting, but
it takes away the whole entire like. What? Well, I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
say anything. Can't say anything because not everyone who's you haven't seen it, and there's probably people who are listening who might not have seen it as well, but The second half does tend to lag off a little bit because some stuff happens.
It's
but,
just less intense.
Yeah,
But
Okay.
but
It's-
How many episodes are there?
24 first season, I think 24 in the second season as well. But,
yeah, I've only watched 20. Well, I almost finished the first season actually. I've seen 19 episodes.
I think it's 24 per
Okay.
season, something like that at least. Around 24.
It's on Netflix. I definitely give it a watch if you're.
Yeah, for sure. I'll add to my list right now.
Yeah. What's some other ones? Have you guys seen this girl that I work with recommended it? It's called Psychopaths.
No, Carter's told me about it. I
No.
haven't seen it though.
I don't know much about it, but it's something to do with the world split up into districts and there's a bunch of murder.
Hunger Games?
Yes, it's actually just
Hunger
animated Hunger Games.
Katniss, Everdeen Katniss?
No, it's Catnip Evergreen.
Catnip Evergreen.
Yeah.
I think that might be the name
I think
of the
it's
person
actually
in the spoof
yeah.
movie.
No.
So, let's see what else. How about Death Note? There's a Netflix movie's coming out soon for Death Note. Have you seen that?
Okay, I actually just finished that 3 days ago.
Oh boy.
Have both of you seen it?
I watched it a while ago.
I don't care if you spoil it.
There
Okay,
you
I don't want to spoil anything, but what I'll say is I've never been more disappointed in this show ever.
Really?
So in saying that, are you still there? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I'll just make random
so
noises
in
every
saying
once in a
that,
while.
the first 16, 17, 18 episodes,
Oh.
best show I've ever seen ever. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. The next 10 were they were fine, so maybe a 7. And then the last 15 episodes were the worst. They sucked, and I hated the ending, and I just hated the decisions they made, and I wish they made different storytelling choices. But first 16 episodes, amazing. That's my
didn't hate it.
opinion.
I don't know. I definitely felt like the end dragged off a little bit, but I didn't hate it that much. It really, for me, kind of just became less good as soon as well, we'll just say you don't care. So there are a couple spoilers here and there. If you haven't seen Death Note, want to, then come back to this later. But for me,
Oh shit! Keep talking to
basically
Andrew.
drops off when L dies.
Yeah.
And then it kind of they kind of try to replace him with those other people who are not his brothers, but kind of his brothers, or whatever the fuck. And it just never felt as strong after that. After that, it just felt kind of forced compared to I really liked the dynamic between Elle and Kira. So
Yeah, for sure.
That was the drop-off point
As
for
soon
me
as Elle
where-
died, the show
Yeah.
took a shit for me.
yeah, exactly. That's when it went from really really good to I didn't hate it, but it was just definitely a couple tiers down in terms of quality because I don't know that dynamic between Elle and Kira was the biggest driving factor, the best part of the show by far.
For
And
sure.
They took it away by killing him off halfway through, and I was like, no.
And they didn't even kill him off in a rewarding way. It's just okay, you just died. Cool. Okay, moving on.
Well, Elle just finally figured out a way to do it, and it's fuck. All right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
or
I
LA.
wish that there was an alternate version where things happen differently. Because I don't know, the whole Elle versus Kira thing, amazing, and then Light gave up possession of the Death Note and became incarcerated.
Mhm.
And then his memory was erased. So those 10 episodes when they're dealing with the business and everything, it was still good. It just was significantly less good.
Yeah.
And then right when they killed off Elle, it just went from good to it dragged on, and
Yeah.
I wasn't happy. And I watched it in the whole show in 28 hours. So
Jesus. You binge watched the hell out
Yeah.
of that.
and I had a hard time with that last bit, and then I really wasn't a fan of how they ended the series.
Yeah, well, my biggest complaint was that was basically how reliant Light's plan became on other people, because the whole entire the thing about the character Kira or Light or whatever you want to call him was he was so smart, much smarter than everyone else except for Elle maybe, that
Yeah.
he basically did it all himself with a little bit of manipulation of other people. With direct manipulation. Okay, a lot of manipulation of other people, a little bit of direct manipulation, but only really of his girl thing. But then the end of the show, his master plan or whatever to get out of it really, really depended on that other guy whose name I don't recall, but his little disciple or whatever. and
Yeah.
obviously that's what ended up fucking him over in the end because that guy super fails. But like I don't know, I felt like as smart as Light was, like he wouldn't have depended that much on someone who wasn't him. Like that was like the thing was like I don't know, and realistically the character of Light, I felt like he would have been more wary of depending and trusting someone else.
I disagree with a lot of the choices they made because like I feel like by the end of the show, like Light was making decisions that I don't think Light would have made.
Exactly, yeah. The Light at the beginning of the show would have made a lot different decisions, and probably would have worked out better for him because he made smarter decisions, and that's why he lasted as long as he did. So, but yeah, definitely, it's not bad overall though. So if someone was looking for an anime to watch and had already seen some of the other ones that we've raved about, this isn't a bad one to watch. There is a Netflix movie coming out soon.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how they put like 30-something episodes. How long is it?
It's I believe 37.
37. So 37 episodes worth of TV into a 2-hour or so movie. Well, they'll have to condense a lot, so we'll see if it's any good or not. But
I'm definitely gonna watch the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
give it a shot.
Willem Dafoe is supposed to... I read a review, gave it like a 7 out of 10, which is pretty solid. I think 7 out of 10 is pretty alright. Willem Dafoe is Ryuk is supposed to be like the highlight, so that'll be... Worst comes to worst, I'll watch the movie and just... I love that part.
Enjoy Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, we'll enjoy Willem Dafoe doing creepy-ass Willem Dafoe things,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, no, I listened to I watched the trailer and I thought two things about like Ryuk. It was one, Willem Dafoe does a really good job with that voice,
Yes.
and two, it's the fucking Green Goblin.
I know.
Like I can't shake it.
It's like that sadistic, creepy-ass side. It's a similar kind of character play style, and but he did it well, so...
I'd still love to see Willem Dafoe as the Joker.
I think he'd be a fantastic Joker. He literally has the face for it.
He is the Joker.
He looks scary. He looks like he could be Joker if he had his fucking makeup done. But we'll have to bother DCEU another day when we get rich and famous.
God, yeah. When it
Now,
comes.
Eric, you said you're okay with spoilers from Death Note?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay. So, my biggest thing is they took the show somewhere where I didn't like it. Like I didn't agree with a lot of their choices towards the end of the show. But I think my perfect like Death Note, it would have cut out the whole like last arc, like the whole last 15 episodes, like that's gone. And then I would have like not made the business stuff, like dealing with like the big corporation, as big of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would end the series with L dying in a better way, and then also end it with like Light winning, because the villain never fucking wins ever.
Yeah.
And I think this was like that one show where he could have, but they just kind of negated that.
Yeah, no,
But
I definitely agree.
that would be my perfect Death Note. It would have been like maybe 23 episodes, so less emphasis on the business stuff, and then ending it before they did the last arc.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. The last episode or whatever, the end of the show is just L's death, and that's just Kira winning, and that's just it. I mean, and it would be interesting to see the villain win of the day. But at the same time, like he definitely is the villain, but he's like kind of a conflicted villain where you can kind of see his point of view. And he's not like one of those villains like the Joker where he's like sadistic and just doing horrible things to be horrible. He's like has the whole entire
Joker's
point.
a villain?
Yeah.
I thought the Dark Knight was about how to treat
thinks
veterans.
he's doing the right thing, which is, and like, you could agree with some of the points. Like, obviously, mass murdering people is not a good thing, but
Apparently.
I mean, in his head, it's a good thing, and he thinks he's doing the right thing, and it's a very compelling villain.
It is because
Protagonist, antagonist type of deal. I don't know. It's very. I enjoyed that aspect of it a lot.
yeah, well, and it's another weird thing is the show. The antagonist is kind of like is the protagonist at the same time. Like the main character is the bad guy, and then the good guy is like the side character. So it's almost reversed from the roles they usually have, and
Yeah.
it's a really interesting dynamic. And I do agree with you that maybe like ending it with L's death and then cutting out the rest of the last part and then having Kiro just win probably would have been actually a better ending. It would have been different compared to, like, because the way it ended, the bad guy lost in the end no matter what, and that's just how everything goes. So it would have been new and different, and it would have just the story would have. I agree, the story would have been smoother that way as well. So that's definitely an interesting way to look at it.
This was the perfect opportunity to kind of break the constructs of a typical good versus bad movie.
Yeah, because they had it all set up to do so. They had it all set up to have the breaking that trend where the bad guy always has to lose in the end. They didn't do it, but oh well. I mean, I guess
like what made it that much worse for me is like they did it, and then they just fucking scrapped the whole thing and just continued on, just trying to redo the same type of thing, just making the compelling protagonist who's a bad guy stupider, and then just bringing in the exact same character, which it was like N. He was L.
He was
except less good.
He was a
less
shittier L,
and less compelling.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that.
My opinions.
No, you're definitely not wrong. I would agree with a lot of the things you're saying, and yeah,
Andrew, the whole purpose of this is for you to have your opinions. We don't bring you in this for your hair.
Well, you can't see his hair.
Oh, you can't see his hair.
No one can see his hair.
I get the beautiful pictures sent to me of just his luscious locks flowing.
Just a daily hair
pick. You only got a haircut, right?
That's why he meant. That's why we did.
Okay.
You're just going with it.
What else? Any other shows you guys really enjoyed?
Let's see. What else have I seen?
I mentioned it before, but I recently finished Cowboy Bebop. Great show. Have you guys seen Firefly?
The Joss Whedon show with...
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay. It takes a lot of inspiration from Cowboy Bebop in terms of like a space western. I definitely recommend it. It's 25 episodes and one movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a fun adventure show with like these characters who are all interesting in their own way, just going about doing bounty hunter things. So it's a good watch.
Nice. Clayton?
Trying to think what else I've seen. What was it called?
Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist. I saw the first season of Blue Exorcist.
Is that the one that you were thinking about?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember the name of. Have you seen that?
I haven't, no.
Okay, well, again, it was good, but not great. It was fun. There was times where it lagged. Some of the but the characters were the best part of the show. It was like the plot was pretty solid. It was okay, but the characters were really fun to follow. So another one of those animes where if you have time on your hands and you've seen all the other ones we've talked about and looking for a new one, you could try that. Blue Exorcist. I think that. Well, I mean, obviously, if we're talking about animes, you can always mention Pokemon and stuff like that. But who hasn't seen Pokemon?
Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, and
you loved Yu-Gi-Oh as an adult.
I forgot about that. Yeah, counting that as one of the animes I've seen.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't seen all of it, but
yeah, one of those ones that no one knows are anime until you grow up and then everyone's already seen them. It's just cartoons. But Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan, Digimon, all those ones. They're fun. If you haven't seen Pokemon, that's
Budamon.
No one knows what that is. It's just a shittier Bakugan that was Pokemon that was or whatever.
Yeah.
But Pokemon's always really fun. Digimon's always really fun. If you're looking for an anime that's like not if you want to dip your toes in slowly into anime, you don't want to go straight into a hardcore.
It is anime, but it's whitewashed anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's funny. Aaron and I were watching top 10 video of like the top 10 anime theme songs.
Yep.
And your like Naruto, your Dragon Ball, like Attack on Titan, all those were on there. And then we're like, well, what the fuck's number one? Like, what's left? And then it was Pokemon, like the Pokemon theme song. And I'm like, of fucking course it was.
Yeah.
But like, you don't think of that as anime right away, just because like it's such a prevalent part of American culture as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those animes that were like something that every white boy grew up with. And it's always funny when I'm talking about anime, one of my friends who doesn't watch anime is like, oh, you watch anime? I'm so better than you. And it's like, buddy, have you seen Pokemon? Like, get over yourself. You fucking love anime and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
You don't even know you love anime, but you do.
You know what you are.
At least I know what I am. You think you're cool, but you're not.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, like, all anime is hentai, porn shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously. Like, all of it. every single thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Those are my favorite animes. I'm gonna be
The
honest with
hentai
you.
when they're wearing no clothes instead of very little.
Well, I prefer tentacles.
Tentacles, fuck. Get them tentacle porn. Oh, an anime. There was one I watched.
Why did that trigger a memory?
Cause it's fucked up. Okay, it's a fucked up anime.
So
What's
anime.
it called? Uran High School Host Club. Have you seen that?
Nope.
That is one of the weirdest shows. Not even just anime. One of the weirdest shows I've ever seen in my life. Basically, it's about a bunch of rich kids who go to a rich private school and don't study at all. So they spend all their time, like this group of like 6 boys or whatever spend their time, and they call it a host club. And basically, they're all like really like attractive, whatever boys, and girls go in there to have them pretend to be like romantic with them. Like the girls will literally like pay to go in there and have boys like flirt with them because they're really attractive boys and pretend to be like romantic with them and stuff like that. And it's just like there's like no plot line, and
That sounds like my high school.
it's the funniest freaking like you watch it, and every single episode like you're chuckling and shaking your head, and it makes no sense. And there's like these 2 brothers that are kind of incestual but not actually incest. Like they don't actually do incest, but they act like it in front of the girls, and the girls love it for some reason. And like just like it's the weirdest thing, and it's just
And that is why people who don't watch anime judge people who do.
probably that's the one of the ones that they see and be like, what the fuck is this? But it was one of those ones where I watched and I was like, this is the weirdest but probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. So if you're looking for an anime that's like, you're like, oh, I watched Attack on Titan, it's like too much animated gore and too much violence and I don't like it, it makes me scared, well, watch Oran Host Club, because there's no violence or next to no violence, and it's fucking hilarious. So, but it'll also make you feel weird inside, and there's a lot of daddy jokes. But anyways, it's another. I forgot about that one. It's one of those ones I kind of deep down bury in the memory until the time comes up.
So I know we didn't classify this as anime, but it was really good. Castlevania, if you guys do want to talk about it a little bit.
True. We've all seen all 4 episodes.
Yeah.
The 4 episode banger.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I really wish that it was longer, because right when I got into it and got excited and got ready for it, it's like
Over.
end of season.
Yup.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, when I originally saw it on there, like, you know how Netflix has a couple shows like Riverdale or whatever that come out, like a normal TV show weekly with episodes?
Yeah.
When I looked at Castlevania, I knew it was coming out, I read about it earlier. I looked on there, not the day it came out, because I didn't actually realize until it was a bit later. I looked at it, I was like, oh, there's only 4 episodes, and I just assumed, my naivety, that it might just be one of those things that Netflix releases an episode a week, until I realized that it had been like 2 weeks, and no more had come, and I was like, what the fuck?
Another year.
Yeah, and it's like, I waited this long, was so excited for this, and got super into it, because like, I really freaking enjoyed watching it.
It was so good.
And I had like, it was like an hour and a half worth of watching.
Yeah.
I was like, no!
I got up once when I was watching it to get the pizza I ordered, and then like finished watching it. Like it was
so short.
It was so short.
But it was so cool.
Yeah.
Like it was fun. The fighting was cool, and I think like the first episode where it shows the background on Vlad Dracula was like it was like a special kind of like love story kind of thing. It was intense, and it ended with like a bunch of innocent. Well, not all of them were innocent. Some of them were innocent though. Just people getting absolutely butchered by demons, and and then there was that weird pig fucking or sheep fucking or whatever scent thing with in the bar, and but yeah, I don't know. Like it was all of it was just so fun. It was such a fun adventure. And it was so cool, and I was watching it. I was so pumped up, and then it was over before I knew it, and it ended on a really cool part too after the big fight, and they're all together, and it's like
See, my favorite was the second episode because I liked the background of, and I forget their names because I watched it like a month ago, but
fudge, yeah, it's the
guy that's fighting all the demons.
Trevor Belmont.
Belmont,
yes. I liked getting his background and his story, and that's why I think that one was my favorite of the episodes. And I liked how you got to kind of see the video game elements that they put in. Like, it was just fun. It was just really fun.
Yeah, there's so many times you're watching it, you're like, I feel like I might actually be watching a video game.
Yeah. This feels like Clayton's playing a video game.
Again. It's family playtimes. Like first
So in saying all of this, all of us loved it, but my recommendation for anyone who hasn't seen it is wait for season 2.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I can get behind that because you're just gonna get excited for
Yeah.
like essentially
It's
shorter
still
than an
gonna
episode
be
of Sherlock.
there, and I feel like, because I mean, when season 2 comes out, I'm just gonna rewatch season 1 again.
Exactly,
It's an
yeah.
hour and a half. Like,
So
I binge watched I think the first SAO season. I watched like 8 episodes in a row at one point. That's like double the length of all of Castlevania. So, but yeah, I don't know. It was really fun, but I could definitely get behind just waiting till the second season because it was just so short.
yeah.
Hopefully they don't take too long for the second season out though, because I'd hate for I hate to have to pull Seven Deadly Sins.
That's another one.
Oh, true. I completely forgot about that too. Have you seen Seven Deadly Sins, Andrew?
That's also on my list. Haven't got to it yet.
Okay, well I won't spoil anything obviously then, but it's really really fun anime. I found it weird at first because there's some like they kind of like, how do I describe it? Like when they're fighting, they all have these abilities and stuff because they're all super powerful people, and they like say their abilities, like they title them before they do them. And it kind of looks like you're watching a Pokemon battle, but with people, and it's, I don't know, but it's like it's one of those animes where like there are a couple annoying aspects to it, but it was really really fun. Loved it. The intro songs were fantastic. I got really bumping.
They were, yeah.
But
that's my favorite part about anime.
It's like the first 2 minutes, the intro music.
They're so good.
I don't think there's ever been
the
one.
intro music makes it.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Oh, a good anime always starts with a good intro.
Good intro, yeah. Just wait till Attack on Titan season 2, Andrew. The freaking intro music for that is like, it's like a national anthem. Like you're into it. Every single time I watched it, I watched that song and I was like on the couch bumping to it. It was fantastic.
Okay,
I got super
that's
pumped
good,
up.
because the second Attack on Titan theme song, I'm not a fan of.
No,
the first
second
one was like top 5 favorite
Yeah.
anime intros ever.
Mhm.
But the second one was like just weak.
Yeah, it was wasn't nearly as good as the first one, but the second
So the
season, I
second
loved
season
it.
was a good one.
I loved the song. It's fantastic.
Oh,
The intro is
I'm
cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
The Death Note theme songs were fucking hype.
They were so they are so weird though. Like the
I love them.
so did I. It was fun. They're so fun to listen to. I still have the one on my
They're
phone.
very Death Note.
They're very death note, and they're like thrasher metal too. Like they're like
Yeah, I
death
loved
metal
it.
kind of feel to it at times, and but yeah, they're definitely fun too.
So just like imagine me, like the first one was excellent, but the second one's very different from the first one. And it like if you like metal, you'll like it. But
yeah.
if you're not accustomed to metal, it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to.
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
watching Death Note at 4 a.m, very sleepy, lying on the couch, and then the first time the thrash metal intro comes up, scares the shit out of me.
It'll wake you up. You'll be paying attention.
I was shook.
It's a random switch too, and it's just out of nowhere. You're like just going into it. You're like, holy fuck, what is happening right now? I remember the one time I was watching it. Our one roommate Evan, he's like not into any of the stuff we talk about on this podcast.
Yep.
And just came down to say hi as that song started up, and he literally walked down the stairs and looked at the TV and just walked back upstairs.
Just the disappointment on his face.
He heard the music and saw the TV, and I looked at him. And I waved at him. He just walked back upstairs, and I was like, "Bye, Evan. See you later, man."
We haven't seen him since.
Went home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else. So SAO's got some boppers, some catchy ass tunes.
Oh yeah. All of them are really good, but I think I would go second half of first season, first half of second season, second half of second season, first half of first season.
Okay.
One Punch Man, fantastic.
So good.
I haven't heard it yet. I want to hear it.
Oh,
It's on
so
my
good.
DVD playlist, I think.
Oh, is it?
I think
oh,
so.
Boy, you have to give me the
Just
head
like, you know how the first opening of the first season of Attack on Titan, so the very first theme song, it got you fired up.
Yeah.
One Punch Man's very similar to
Gets
that.
you right going.
I'm
It's
excited.
so good.
Well, I love the first Attack on Titan one, so I'm excited now, even more so for it. So.
Yeah.
Was there any other ones?
Dragon Ball has a bunch of good ones.
I've heard a couple of them here and there. I don't know all of them off the top of my head though.
Digimon.
Digimon.
Digital monsters.
Something.
Champions! I don't know.
And we get always. Everyone knows the Pokemon one.
Yeah.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
It's a headbanger.
My destiny, Pokemon.
And then the Yu-Gi-Oh
I
one,
mean,
which is
maybe we
2
won't have
words.
to pay loyalty fees because Clayton's so bad at singing.
They should pay me to sing their songs.
Well,
Be a professional cover artist.
well, you're not hell. Okay.
Okay, fuck off. God damn it. Is there any others we want to talk about? We haven't talked about the music yet. Fullmetal Alchemist has a couple bangers as well.
Yep. Did we say Seven Deadly Sins?
Yeah, that's where we started
Oh,
the
that's
music
where we
talk.
got to,
That's where we
yeah.
started the music talk. Yeah, we have most of them, or
Yeah, I
whatever.
think so.
Anyways, is there any other animes that we want to talk about?
Again, not really anime, but in the spirit of anime-inspired Netflix originals, have you guys seen Voltron?
Have
I
not.
haven't. I heard it's fantastic.
You need to watch it.
All right.
It's so good. It's by the same animation studio that
Does
did
Korra?
Avatar and Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
And it has it has the same type of feelings. It's so fucking good. Season 3 just came out, and potentially best season. And what they did, I believe the first season was like 13 episodes. Second season was like 11. Third season was 7. But instead of waiting 6 months for every season, they're releasing them pretty much 2 months apart now.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so the third season came out with 7 episodes last week, and the fourth season's coming out again with 7 episodes, second week of October.
Have you watched any of the original Voltron stuff?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, so you just kind of dove in and cool.
I just went for it like a summer or 2 ago, and it's so fun and so good.
Well,
I mean,
I'll probably have to give it a watch at some point.
Yeah. If we're on anime inspired, the good old Avatar and Korra,
Avatar,
those are fun.
Yeah, I was gonna mention
Of
those before I
course.
went out. Honorable mentions. It's like the end of the top 10 Watch Mojo.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions: Avatar and Legend of Korra, Voltron. Those are all They're really anime style.
Yeah.
They're just made by like American companies, so technically don't count. But I'd honestly say if you like those, then you'll probably be able to get into a lot of the animes we talk about anyways, because it's so similar. So.
And I know Andrew's a big Legend of Korra fan because he helped name the king in your D&D campaign after Zahir from Legend of Korra.
Well,
And this was before I had seen Legend of Korra, and Andrew told me it was his original idea.
I did not. I did a disclaimer.
I don't remember this disclaimer.
I gave a disclaimer.
Sure you did.
I mean, Eric knows how much I love Legend of Korra.
Or just Korra.
And Korra herself. She's my one true anime waifu.
She's taken by a certain lady.
I'll fight her.
It's sad. Both of Clayton's celebrity crushes, being Korra and a League of Legends champion Zaya, are both taken.
Fuck! I have no hope when it comes to animated characters. Out of luck. I'll have to settle for like Ari or something.
I thought you were going to say your girlfriend's name.
Oh. Yeah, she's cool too. But she can't waterbend or firebend or shoot feathers.
Or charm someone the way Ari can.
Oh, she charmed me. No, she didn't. I charmed her.
No, she beat your ass in video games, and you got slightly depressed / obsessed.
Fuck off. I didn't get obsessed. That makes me sound weird.
Sure. So,
Anyways.
this was either the first or the second time I think Clayton met his girlfriend. They played Rock Band, and Clayton didn't get 100% on the song Battery, and then said for the next 2 weeks that he's going to master it on the normal drum set. And that's all I heard was, I gotta learn how to play Battery. Gotta learn how to play Battery. Did you ever?
Okay.
No, I got lazy and decided. I learned the intro and then instantly forgot it because I don't have a drum set up here, so it was
Yeah.
completely useless anyway.
Okay, so 2 questions. One, it was on the drums.
Yes.
Okay, and it was Battery by Metallica, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've always been good at the Rock Band drums because I play real drums, and I went into it cocky as fuck, never having actually heard Battery by Metallica. No idea what I'm going into. Went on an expert in my first try and fucking failed the song. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't
no.
fail in Rock Band. This isn't what happens to me.
Yeah.
So I got really PTSD. But anyway, that's the only video game we're going to talk about with me and Nicole. So we're moving on now.
Okay, sounds good.
Was there any other animes we want to talk about before we move on from that, or from the main topic of today?
I think I've covered all the ones on my mind.
Yeah. I can't remember any other ones, so it's got to probably be about it.
So, the spoils of war.
The spoils of war. Disclaimer: Game of Thrones, episode 4,
Game of
season 7.
Thrones.
There's spoilers upcoming with dragons. Go away if you haven't seen it. It commence now. Beep.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Woo!
What an episode.
That
Oh
was
my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
On a scale of 1 to fun, we're talking like 11.
Alright, yeah, I'll give that you. Yeah.
So...
She brought a fucking dragon to a sword fight.
Not even a sword fight. To a fucking, like, slaughter.
Massacre.
Like, they
Fucking
had no
massacre.
idea, no time.
I saw this meme. It was Robert Baratheon saying, "No one meets the Dothraki on an open field. That's suicide," or whatever. And this was a picture of the Lannister army meeting the Dothraki field in an open field. I was like, "That's funny.
Yeah.
That's fun."
I also heard that episode set the world record for most concurrent stuntmen on fire.
On fire, yeah, I heard that as well.
It was, I think, it was like 12, or 12 or 20, one of the two, at one time.
Yeah.
And it was like chaos.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic. I love it.
Ooh.
I love it. But, okay, before we get into that, since that's the end of the episode,
Yeah.
let's go to the beginning of the episode. We'll go through it like we usually do.
Yeah.
How did it start?
I don't remember. I think,
yes.
was it Bran showing up? Sorry,
No,
Arya
Bran
showing
was-
up?
It might be Arya showing up. That was a fun thing. Arya getting back to Winterfell, having a bite off with the guards, which is also very similar to something that happened in season 1 in the Red Keep.
Yeah.
That little exchange. I 100% expected her to disappear as soon as they turned her back.
Oh god,
That
yeah.
was not surprising
Yeah, of
whatsoever.
course.
The Sansa Arya getting back together. They didn't bitch at each other, which is
Yeah.
like the first time this episode they've been together or not.
Now,
But it felt like an awkward reunion. Like, they don't really like each other, but they're sisters and family. But, like...
It was
Yeah.
less awkward than Sansa and Bran. You
That
looked
is
beautiful
true.
the night you were raped.
yeah. Okay, now, am I the only one who thought that statue did look quite a bit like Boromir? Like, Arya said it didn't look anything like him. I'm like,
I don't think
it's a pretty good
it
shot.
could be better.
I thought they did okay.
It
And
could
especially
be.
since they said they never saw his face. If they never saw his fucking face and that's the job that they did, like, I commend them.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough, but it definitely wasn't like a perfect replica of Sean Bean. So I forgot his name for a second.
Bean for Ben.
Bean for Ben.
The Beanster. But yeah, that was I don't know. I feel like all of the Stark children reunions have just been fucking horrible. They're so awkward for all parties. It's
Arya
cringy.
and Bran actually hugged. Like, Bran actually seemed to enjoy Arya coming back.
Whereas Sansa, he's like,
You're-
he's like, you're
Well,
like
Sansa's
spoiled.
kind of a bitch.
I mean, Sansa is
Yeah.
a bit of a bitch,
Yeah.
and Bran's also like weird now.
Oh, I
like,
fucking hate him so much. He's
I-
such a fucking douchebag.
I love him. I think his character's finally kind of interesting now.
I've
Like,
never really liked
I
Bran.
get why he is like how he is, but he's still a fucking asshole, and
See-
I dislike him.
I don't really care if he's a dick to Sansa because that "You were beautiful, your wedding night" line was literally the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, I cried when I heard that. But he was a savage to Mira. Like,
Oh yeah.
she literally dragged him through the snow
Oh
on a
yeah.
little sled thing.
Like,
And she's not
A
Hodor. She's
lot.
not a big fucking person who's gonna drag like someone else around. Like, she put a lot of effort into him, and her brother straight up just got murdered
yeah.
and stuff. And
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah, you can go, bye bye. You did. Thank you, I guess.
I guess.
Like, that was
Good
savage.
job.
That was merciless, Brand.
Now, can we talk about something that's really sad? In the year and a half, or maybe even 2 to 3 years, I think, that Pod has been with Brienne, he has gotten no better at sword fighting.
Oh, he's still
This
pretty bad.
sucks.
I'm starting to think Pod may
But
just be
he
better at
has a
using
big
his
paw.
other sword. He should just become a professional prostitute. Apparently, he's fucking magical.
Apparently.
Yeah, he has a big ol' cock.
Big
ol' gold
Great
dick.
cock.
The golden dick of Westeros. But yeah, he's still trash with a sword.
Yeah.
That Arya Brienne fight though.
That was
Oh
great.
my god! I think I was annoying my girlfriend as watching that because I was literally sitting there like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh they're fighting, oh this is so cool, I'm so excited, ah! And she's, shut the fuck up, Clayton. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? I think I had
Well,
like a
I think she
seizure.
says that normally.
True,
I
but
read
it was
this
so fun.
article.
Pardon?
I read this article, and it was like a professional fencer swordsman analyzing the fight between Arya and Brienne.
Yep.
And like he was talking about like how like accurate and like a bunch of the things that they did was like thought out and calculated, and like that's how people actually like fence and stuff. And it was really interesting. I'll link you guys the article.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Put that in the group. I'll read that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Maisie is so good at being Arya. Like, she clearly knows what she's doing, so I think she would take that sword fighting seriously.
Yeah.
Because she's right-handed and Arya's left-handed. So Maisie learned how to do everything with her left hand to play Arya. Like, so like she definitely.
Like, why would they just not make her right-handed? Like, is there a significance of her being left-handed?
She has to be left-handed.
I guess.
Genetically, it's important for reasons that you don't have to understand right now because I don't have an argument for it.
Andrew, have you read the books?
No.
Well, there you go.
They're
Why are you
too
asking
daunting.
questions if you haven't read the books? It's clearly laid out.
It's very important because at one point in time, she's sitting at the dinner table and her left arm bumps with the right arm person, and she kills him. That's a lie. She doesn't actually do that. I'm sorry. Anyways, fuck.
But that is so annoying. My
left-handed
dad's
people.
a lefty.
See, my parents are both lefties. Me and my brother are both righties, so we always have to sit on those sides of the tables accordingly.
Yeah.
But anyways, we are so off topic.
What happened after that? Was it Dragonstone stuff?
There was Dragonstone stuff. When she came into the cave,
Danny and Melisandre were talking about fucking Wormsy and how good he
Sunday.
is in bed.
yeah, how good the penisless guy is good at scissoring, and then they went down to that cave. I saw those pictures, and then about 2 seconds later, I was like, "Did Jon Snow draw those?"
Yeah.
And I couldn't get out of my head the whole time. I'm like, how did she verify that those are there before Jon Snow was? Because I can start
Well,
up.
I mean, they were carved into the stone. They weren't drawing. So, like, I mean, unless he spent the last, like, 2 days and 2 nights carving by hand into the stone.
I mean, if he did, that's some
dedication.
commitment.
Well, I mean, he kind of needs a dragon, so I could see him doing it. But yeah, I don't know. That was a fun scene, though. It was cool. Pulling Dany into it kind of giving her that kind of sense of realism when it comes to the White Walkers, because she's had that disbelief and stuff like that. And it almost seemed like she was going to make the right decision, and then similarly to Hodor, she said the one thing she can, and it's bend the knee. Hey, I showed you that meme, right?
Bend the knee, bend the knee, bend the knee, bendy.
Danny. Yeah, there's. I'll send you the picture afterwards, Annie. There's Andrew. Sorry, there's Annie. Annie, are you okay? There's the one. It's like the Hodor thing. Hold the door until it gets down to Hodor, and then there's the bend the knee, and it goes down all the way to Danny. It's hilarious. There's a picture of Emilia Clarke's face making. It's a funny face.
God.
But yeah, that scene. I mean, there's not much to say about it. I guess it was good. It showed like.
I like their interactions as well because they're slowly kind of starting to get each other. Because like upon first meeting, like Dany to Jon is just like this entitled girl who thinks she could just kind of run it after being away her whole life, and then to her, Jon's just like this kind of savage guy who just wants to do his own thing and just talking about like these crazy fairy tales. But they're slowly starting to like get each other, and it's really interesting. I'm excited to see where they end up.
Yeah.
Daenerys Stormborn, House of Targaryen, and some other dragons, and Breaker of Chains, and Unburnt, and Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea.
Queen of the
Andals and the First Man.
The Rohirrim, whatever it is.
Jon Snow, King of the North. I saw this other meme. God, I love memes. It was like before Jon Snow. It was Jon Snow and Davos before they went into the thing, and it was like Jon Snow's like, all right, when we get in there, introduce me as Jon Snow, King of the North, Great Commander, Lord Commander of the Great Wall. He's like something about dying, and he winner of the Battle of the Bastards. All this like long list of other things Jon Snow did. And then Davos is like, sure, man. And they go in, and Daenerys says his thing, and Jon Snow, he's like, nudges Davos, and Davos is like, just Jon Snow, King of the North. Checks hand, it's just sweaty. Yeah, just blurred out, and he's like, King of the North, and Jon Snow's just like, fuck. But yeah, no, there's definitely.
I find it so funny that Davos is being such a wiener. Like, he keeps fucking up those things, and he's being so awkward. And he keeps, like, low-key hitting on, like...
Missandei.
Yeah! Missandei, and it's just like...
Missandei of Noth.
Davos, come
Davos,
on.
you snake. He doesn't need fingers when he's got a tongue.
Ah!
Hey.
Apparently she likes that from Grey Worm anyway.
Now Theon, that was a cool little
Oh,
interaction.
I wanted him to punch him.
Oh, I thought he was going
I thought he was
to.
gonna just knock him the fuck out.
But yeah, that was pretty good.
And then I just blinked from that over to the battle. We missed a couple smaller scenes, like the one where they're talking, Jamie and Dick on and whatever, Rick on, Dick on.
No, yeah.
Or walking and stuff like that. There's a couple things we missed, but
Was Cersei in this one at all?
she was in it a little bit, I think. Maybe not actually. Maybe she wasn't.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, she was talking to the guy from the Iron Bank.
Yes,
Right,
she was
right,
talking to Mike
right.
Ross.
So there's a couple. Oh right, the as long as you get me the money, you have the support of the Iron Bank. Where's that money now?
Well, shit.
Yeah, that's actually kind of important. So yeah, I mean that's the thing though. This battle at the end.
It made it to King's Landing though.
Yeah, that's the only thing that did though. Unfortunately, I wish it hadn't. I wish I guess I don't know where they're going with the story, but I part of me thought when they saw like the caravan, I was like, holy fuck, the money's gonna be gone. They're gonna lose the Iron Bank support. And they're like, well, the money's in town. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck Cersei. I hate Cersei.
Yeah.
Fuck her. I
Now,
want to die. Fuck.
Did you guys get the feeling that they could have killed Drogon there if they wanted to?
Yeah.
Like,
I was
terrified.
I was
I had to
scared.
rewatch that whole fight because the whole fight I was just concerned about Drogon dying.
Yeah.
And then he didn't, so I rewatched the fight and I enjoyed it more. But like they could have,
Like,
because like he's a trump card, so I feel like by them just kind of harpooning him in the shoulder, it's gonna take him out of play for a little bit.
yeah.
But, yeah.
We're at the point in this show where
Anyone could go.
Danny could have gone that episode, and I would have been shocked, and then also not shocked.
At
Like,
the same time. Was that the only one who was scared that Jamie was gonna die?
I was fucking. I
I was like, Jamie, no!
I was about to get upset.
We don't know that he didn't.
Well,
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna.
I didn't think
okay,
he was going
but-
to, but then he started charging Drogon. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. My girlfriend was just sitting there going, "You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Sounds like
You're an
Tyrion.
idiot."
I think we were all in Tyrion's shoes there.
Yeah.
Don't.
Fucking idiot.
You fucking idiot,
Fucking
don't.
idiot. What are you doing?
So now, the big question.
Like, I mean, sure, the dragon got shot, but like, that's still a dragon that's breathing and standing up.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. There's another meme that I saw. I have a lot of time on the internet. It's like another Robert quote. He's like, "The fool rushed me in the middle of the battle, whatever battle it's called. I can't remember. Thinking he could end the rebellion with one sword stroke. Trident. Yep. The idiot rushed me thinking he'd end the Robert's rebellion with one sword stroke, and then just shows a picture of Jamie running with the spear. Thinks he could end the Daenerys rebellion with one spear.
Yep.
But I don't know. That battle was like, it was like
Battle. You put battle in. It's a battle.
It was
the
a
way
massacre.
the Hard Home was a battle.
It was a massacre.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fun. Fuck. The whole entire time I was on my seat, like, breathing heavy, like, because I felt it. I felt it in my bones. I was like, something. They're not focusing on this caravan for no reason. Something's gonna go wrong. And
That one shot where like Drogon just does like an assembly line, just lights up all the so good. I was like screaming in excitement.
Oh, I love that. Like all those arrows fly up on him. He's just kind of pulls up slightly, tinks them off of him.
yeah, I was like, that's useless.
So-
Yeah.
Is that-
before that happened? I was like I was like, oh shit! What if she gets hit with an arrow? What if she gets
Yeah.
hit with an arrow? And then they shoot. And it's like ting 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 ting. I was like, of course.
So now, was that Drogon doing that, or was that Daenerys controlling Drogon?
Probably a bit of both.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell. But you know what? I was
don't
actually
know
scared
how
for
much
Braun.
control she has, other than breathe fire now, please.
Yeah.
I think she has a decent amount. Like, I think she's not in like 100% control. Obviously, I think
She's not,
Drogon
like,
will do what he
Ward
wants.
style.
But like, yeah, but I think she has like they have a symbiotic thing going.
A whole lot of like that aspect. It's mainly just I have a dragon. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at it before, like the scenes where Daenerys has been riding Drogon have been the only scenes that he's been really useful in a fight. So you have to kind of take it in the sense where, but prior to that, he hadn't actually like, other than like the Pit of Marine, but like that was kind of like more luck that he didn't kill the only reason he didn't kill a bunch of her own soldiers, I feel like, is because there wasn't any there.
Yeah.
They're already dead.
Yeah.
So like the only time he's actually been like efficient in a fight is when she's riding him. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's obviously an aspect to Drogon doing what he does, but I think Daenerys being on there and giving him some sort of commands is actually also at least partly important to him being able to do what he does that
Yeah.
efficiently. But yeah, it's just Fuck.
Am I the only one who gets chills every time Daenerys says Dracarys?
No.
Okay, good.
No, I'm there with you.
Insta
My
goosebumps.
favorite part of that whole fight, though, was, okay, so Drogon gets shot in the shoulder, lands right by the big fucking crossbow, and just wrecks the shit out of it with his
destroys
tail.
it, yeah.
Yep.
That was awesome.
I was like,
He learned from Smaug.
Smaug. When they shoot at you with a thing, destroy
Anybody
the thing.
else find it funny? Braun the Bowman?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I was so scared Braun was dead.
Oh.
I was like, because Braun's not like Jaime, where Jaime I feel like has more plot devices to go to. So even I was scared Jaime was gonna die. I thought he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Braun is so disposable.
He is. But he's one of my favorites.
I know.
I think he's gonna die. Like, he's, like, gonna die next episode.
He can't survive
I
the
feel
season.
like he's gonna die from some kind of injuries, or, like, maybe he got a little bit burnt by, like,
Sure,
saving Jaime. I
Yeah.
think he's dead. Because
I-
they did a really good send-off of him, like, focusing on him.
Yeah.
And then that scene where he dropped all his money and he just left it.
I thought
feel
he was
like
going for it.
I thought that's his send-off.
I'm like, oh shit, he's going for the money, he's gonna die.
Yeah, it was like
That was such a conflicting scene, because I want Daenerys to win, but I don't want Jaime and
John
Bronn to die.
Yeah, it's at the
there's-
point where there's favorite characters on every side
everything.
of this war, and you don't know who you want to win because you don't want your
torn.
favorite characters on these
Except
sides
for
to die.
Cersei, she could fucking
Well,
burn.
yeah, no, I want her to
No, I
get
want her to burn in hell, but
murdered by as many people as can possibly stab her in the chest, Ollie
Yeah.
style.
Caesar style, but yeah, but like every single side like has people that I want to win. Like
Yeah.
I don't want Jon Snow to go, I don't want Tyrion to go, I don't want Jaime to go, like I don't want the Night King to go.
He's one of my favorites.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
One of those characters who gets you really into the show without a line,
Yeah.
without a single word.
I want to hear him talk at least once.
And he's a gay voice.
Just have a super high pitched like,
Hello,
bow to me.
I was born in the winter.
Okay, guys, you're gonna die now.
You think the winter is your ally? You merely adopted the winter. I was born in the winter.
I want to like a super like Cockney accent.
Oh yeah.
Australian, fuck. Crikey, mates, y'all gonna die now?
G'day.
Good eye,
Wanna
sir.
play?
Or just comes out and speaks, Konnichiwa.
Full Japanese, just like bring it full circle, anime style, lips a couple seconds behind.
Oh.
That's why he can't talk. His just voice and mouth don't work at the
Not
same
even the whites understand. They're like, what is this what language is this? This isn't
I
Valyrian.
want his first talking scene to be like that one College Humor sketch where it's like how Batman found his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
that
one.
fucking bad man.
Harvey did. Can we trust him?
Shut up.
Where are the other drugs going? That's your voice?
Oh,
Yes.
I found it. White Walker's Zimbabwe accent.
What?
Just like some kind of African dialect accent.
I can't even impersonate that.
Oh, I'm
so-
not even gonna try because that's gonna get way more racist than I planned.
I am the captain now. breaks
As he takes down the
breaks
wall.
down the wall. I am the king now. Sing. Pulls out the ice sword. I read, or I didn't read. I saw a weird thing, the other day, saying that. I mean, we're all wondering who Azor Ahai is, right? Am I the only one who thinks it's Jon Snow? Everyone thinks it's Jon Snow, right?
I think that's a common consensus.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, yeah, you don't do theories and stuff, so that's fine.
Oh, that's fine. We'll talk about it later then, another time.
Yeah.
Maybe once they actually announce who it is. But
If they
you haven't read the books, right?
No.
Okay, so fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we'll move on then for now because I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Well, okay, Melisandre thinks Stannis is this
Prince who's from.
Azor Ahai, who's the prince that's
Oh
promised.
right, yeah. I forgot about Stannis. He's annoying.
Yeah. He's supposed to be a secret savior, and that's just...
The essential Jesus of the
Okay.
second coming. But we'll leave that for another time.
Now she, I mean, this is just my interpretation. Now she thinks it's John.
Yeah, because he came back from the
Okay.
dead.
Yeah.
But we can leave that for now until we get more concrete stuff
Yeah.
on it because you haven't read the book.
For
It's,
sure.
it's more mentioned up to this point in the books and stuff like that because you got a lot more different perspectives and stuff. Obviously, you can flesh out more in a book. But past that, yeah, I don't know. Should we just rate it now? I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I wasn't ready for that. I gave a suggestion. I'm not ready for it.
Jeez,
So. Fuck. All right. Let's see.
I give it 27 bags of spilled gold coins.
Okay. It's fair. It's fair.
Let's see. I'm gonna give it, let's say, 762 dead Lannister soldiers.
All right.
I think I'm gonna have to give it a solid 14 burning stuntmen.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, so to cap that off, absolutely fantastic episode. Almost everything kept you on the edge of your seat, whether it was a intense battle scene or Arya playing around with Brienne. This show is getting to the culmination point where everything just feels so intense all the time. If you're listening to this podcast and haven't started watching Game of Thrones, then you're dumb.
What the fuck you doing?
Yeah, you need to fix your life.
Yeah.
You know why you're crippling
What
depressed?
What
That's
episode
why.
number of this season was this?
4.
4 of, I think, 7.
4 to 7.
Okay.
We're almost done.
So that means we have 9 episodes of Game of Thrones left ever.
Give or take, yeah.
And
That's less than a full season regularly.
I don't want to talk about it.
until they have the spin-offs.
Sure, those hypothetical ones, but we'll go more in detail on that when we have more details on it.
For sure.
Alright.
I think that's it.
Yeah, good timing.
Yeah.
Because I actually have to drive things, so.
Yeah.
Anything else anyone else wants to say before we sign off this episode? Wow, I stuttered. Whew,
Yeah.
boy.
I'm done.
Fuck off. Alright.
Good.
Alright, I'm out.
Goodbye,
Fuck
guys.
you. You bastards.
It's been good.
You guys are all dickwads.
Correct.
You know what? I hope our only fan has a stutter and he now doesn't like us anymore because you two fucks. You usually do the sign off.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
We're done. I'm out.
Fuck that guy. All right, but lower your expectations, everyone.